Yeah. Finally, guys, I am back again for my Toastmasters speech demo. So let's start. You guys would be wondering, does this guy has this many phobias? Not really. So some days back, I was seeing a YouTube video. It has a list of phobias. Then it suddenly remembered me of a famous book, Three Men in a Book. Out of curiosity, how many of you have read it? Just quick show of hands. Yeah, a good number. So it's a very interesting book, novel actually, about three men, their dog, and their trip up River Thames. So let me share you an anecdote of the book that you would relate to. The author, Jerome Kezoyo, had a small hay fever, and just like us, he went to Dr. Google and searched about the symptoms that his fever relate to. And he, to his curiosity, he even went a step further. He went to a medical library and just flipped all the pages meticulously. And he found it. He almost has all the diseases except he almost has the symptoms of all the diseases except two. Yeah. So there is a similarity between the author and myself. Author is a overthinker and cautious about his health. Overthinker about his health. And me, I was overthinker about everything. So back in 2020, I just completed J. So what's the general expectation of a J student who's under AIR handed? Quiet, nerd, introvert, right? Yeah, I was 2x quiet, 5x nerd, and 10x introvert than I am today. So I wasn't able to communicate with people properly. This was my problem. I had already discovered a few when I was in college school. For me, only thing was competition, and no friends. But I thought to change it. When I decided to join to the college, I founded my. I thought let's become the most extroverted person in the group. So every night at 12 p.m., ping, happy birthday, Mohan, happy birthday, XYZ, happy birthday, ABC. Every event I was in, every festival. Happy Diwali, everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. I was in. Every query I would slide right to into the person's DM and would be answering. I was talking to every girl and boy of my class. This is not what an introvert do, right? Yeah, that's not what an introvert do. And things were going great. Suddenly, it was 2022, and it was the demise of COVID, and I was very excited to go to college. But behind the excitement, there was a fear inside me. Facing people, talking people face to face. The fear that I already know from my past school life, and things didn't went well. I went to the college. I was one of the most quietest person in my circle of friends. In interviews, I was quiet. Even in a final year farewell also. And this is how my engineering life got completed. And I went to Bangalore. I thought now it's finally I would like to change. Again, I joined a corporate world, and I had saw like whenever I met strangers, right? So I was able to communicate properly. I was able to put my points down the table more meticulously rather than when I know a person. Why? Because of perception. I am more worried about what people perceive about me. I am not entertaining a Shah Rukh Khan, Neither I am handsome as Hrithik Roshan. So why would anyone wanna talk to me? So in after I went for my corporate and it got saturated, it started to give me the same feelings. Avoided events, conversation, even parties. I was always thinking, this my team lead would be thinking this about me, my manager would be thinking this about me, and yeah, so lot of perception I had developed in my mind. So similarly, so I explored Bangalore and I founded a lot of entrepreneurs, and I also started working with them. In the starting, things were well. Why? Because of strangers, they don't have any perception about me, and I was also very energetic. But as things saturate, as as people come to know about people start working with me for months, 2 months. I developed the perception. This guy is thinking this about me. This guy is just thinking this about me. Yeah. Someone said me, Naman, you need to change. Like she suggested me about Toastmasters code Mangala. This was the solution of the problem. So I took the courage and joined this KTMC. But what was the initial thing about? It was still mm, strangers. Things were comfortable, but suddenly it became saturated. I was sitting quietly practicing in silo. Suddenly, I called my mentor. My mentor told, "Naman, do not fear. Think about the audience. Whenever you think about yourself, you would be not you would be going to do you would be doing doom for you. You should be explaining the things to the audience just like a 5-year-old child and be comfortable. Yeah, I think that's the right decision everyone should make in your life. Don't think about yourself. Think what how much you are able to convince the other person about you. That's all. Thank you, guys.